Let's see. All right. Is this working? Guess we'll find out. Looks like I got it going for the moment. All right, are we back? All right. As long as the Wi-Fi doesn't cut out again. I think the Wi-Fi just cut out or something. Hey, all right. Thanks. Sorry for the screw up. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I live out in the boonies, so the internet is like not super reliable. Um, it was I don't know. I had internet, but the camera app, something probably disrupted the connection with the camera. Okay, where was I? I was working on this, and yeah, it is, isn't it? My Wi-Fi is haunted. The Phantom Menace.
Being a menace to the Phantom.
It exactly. So I need to go darker. Let's go a little darker with it. What did I do? I did 50 for that logo, I think. Let's do. So yeah, we were talking about things that I don't like to draw. Yeah, kids. I mean, they're just tricky. Animals. I just drew an animal. Not normally my thing. It's not in my comfort zone, but as long as I have reference, I can draw anything as long as there's a picture of it. I mean, it's just like drawing from
cartoons.
What?
You don't like drawing cartoons?
I don't?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You don't like drawing cartoons?
I draw Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars.
If someone was like, draw me Teen Titans.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess animated characters aren't my. Like, I've drawn animated style Star Wars plenty of times, like Rebels and Clone Wars and stuff. Yeah, if someone says draw me a specific kind of animated character, I guess that I don't hate it. It's just not my preference. There's not really anything I hate to draw. I mean, there's just I guess I have preferences. So it's like, yeah, kids can be tricky. I know, like droids, not all droids, but like C-3PO because his face is so symmetrical.
Hate his face.
Yeah, so the only way to draw 3PO is if you have really good reference
and throw him in the trash can.
Or throw him in the trash can. Yeah, so with C-3PO, his face hates kids and kids shows. No, I don't. I don't hate kids and kid shows. I love kids.
You don't watch cartoons with me though. Most
cartoons. Heard. Hates kids noted. No, that's not true. I don't hate kids. I have a kid of my own.
She's an adult now.
Yeah, but no, I love kids. I'm just saying they're tricky to draw because they're little round cherub faces. There's no lines to exaggerate in a kid's face. It's like trying to draw like young William Shatner from Star Trek because there's no line. Like his face is so round and smooth. So like trying to draw Captain Kirk, if you get like the nose a little off or the eyes a little off, then it's all over. And same with like Padme, like drawing Padme from Star Wars, like young Natalie Portman, like because her face is so smooth and round and delicate. Again, if you don't get it like just right, the whole likeness falls apart. So, which can be really frustrating. I've definitely struggled with her a few times over the years. C-3PO, he's so symmetrical, his face, so if like you don't get the eyes the right size and the right placement, it just totally does not look like 3PO. So it's stuff like that. I mean, it's not
those stupid eyes, those stupid little lines. Oh, I hate drawing them
so it's things, it's characters like that. It's no one thing. And I do love cartoons. I do love animated shows. I love Into the Spider-Verse. I have my favorites. I just don't watch a lot of kids' cartoons. I used to with Katie, and I watched I love Teen Titans on Cartoon Network. I have my favorite cartoons.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls is funny. I love that one. Bob's Burgers is great.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, yeah. But those aren't really kid shows, I guess, technically. But I don't hate kid shows, I swear. Yeah, Bob's Burgers, yeah, I love that one. And Rick and Morty is pretty funny. Yeah, and of course, all those Adult Swim cartoons back in the day, like Space Ghost and, gosh, Aqua Teen and Sea Lab 2021 and Home Movies. Yeah, I watched again, not kid shows, but I did. I do like a lot of the those goofy cartoons. I used to stay up late and watch those. My ultimate favorite cartoon, animated anything, of course, is Cowboy Bebop. So um, that's I'm a pretty hardcore Cowboy Bebop fan. So I love that series. And of course, I love old school Transformers and GI Joe. That's what I grew up with. I love those cartoons, even if they didn't age well. I still have a really big soft spot for those. Um, but yeah, that's kind of and I love Ghost in the Shell, the anime, all the different iterations of it. I mean, I have my favorite versions, but I do like anime, certain anime. I'm not like huge into anime, but I do have my favorites. Yeah, those are all adult cartoons. I know they're not like kids shows, so. But I was just kind of speaking. I mean, there's some kids cartoons I like. Just like is SpongeBob a kids cartoon? I mean, it kind of.
Well, it's both. Really.
It's kind of both, yeah. Kind of like. I mean, I like SpongeBob a lot. I used to watch it a lot more back in the day, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's Gravity Falls again. It's a kids cartoon, but kind of not really. It's too witty.
Alex Hirsch being amazing.
Yeah, it's just because it's so smartly written and ridiculous.
Greg says, "Guess I won't be asking for young Anakin to listen."
Who?
Greg Condit.
For what? Where are you talking to him?
He's in the chat.
Greg is in here?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I didn't see it. I didn't even. Hey, Greg, what's up? Good to see you. Guess you won't be asking for young Anakin question.
He said it was just falling off the ground.
I thought she was throwing up again. I was like, what was that noise? That was you drinking, I guess, or something.
Yeah, I was drinking and then she almost fell
I
off
thought
the
she was gonna puke again. My cat puked on my live stream last night, so Ahsoka Tano was very pukey, and it was a mountain of puke as usual. I don't know how she fits it in her tiny body, but
That's how she's getting out. Oh,
so that was a first. Oh, that was fun. More kitty puke. Yeah. Yeah. No, Greg, you can. I'll do a young Anakin if you want me to. I don't get requests to draw young Jake Lloyd too often. Actually, it's always Hayden Christensen Anakin. So.
they like him older.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone likes a little kid whiny Anakin, but.
You as well.
More kitty puke. My name is Anakin, and I'm a person. Are you an angel?
Hey, it's not his fault. Virgil just can't write dialogue in his life.
They say the star pilots in the moons of Iago. I can't remember how the line goes. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Sorry.
Nothing can kill a Jedi. I wish that were true.
Except this big old wet sailor.
Except for you someday. You will kill all the Jedi.
That's old.
At least my, knock on wood, my Wi-Fi is hanging in there for now.
Just switch it back to the forest.
I don't know. I just switched it off in different Wi-Fi network, and then I came back, and I think the app was just having the camera app on my phone was having trouble keeping its connection for some reason. Okay, so what is this one? 60. I kind of want to do. I know that's a 30. So do I want to do 40? And this is 20. So let's do 30. Let's go back to the costume. Oops. All right, so we're gonna start to shade this in a little bit more. Andy, my name is Anakin, and I'm a person. More Katapu. You guys are funny. You guys, I have very funny friends. You guys entertain me, and I approve. I approve. You make me laugh. Oh, I guess this is the next best thing to doing conventions is hanging out at home and drawing on live stream. Did we lose Danon? I think probably Danon's gonna. Oh, you got a con here this weekend. Where are you at, Andy? I forget. You're like New York or New Jersey. Um, you're East Coast, right? I know I asked you this before. I just can't remember. Um, so you have a con there this weekend, huh? That's cool. No one's doing them around here because I mean, if they did, I would probably have to go just to make money. Those things are getting a little thin, but just gotta get some work done so I can make some more money soon.
You're so pretty.
Yeah, you're in Jersey. Yep, that's right. See, I did remember. I remembered. The Garden State Comic Fest Winter Edition in New Jersey. Cool. Yeah, you'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know how that goes. The Jersey show, because I'm surprised they're even doing it. Honestly, I mean, I know precautions and social distancing and all that is key, but to have an event is kind of like I feel guilty going to the movie theater and if there's like more than 10 people there.
Yeah, I'm at a restaurant.
Or a restaurant, yeah. You're the only one who enjoys. Yeah, my marker squeaked, didn't it? I guess it did squeak. Here, let's see if I can do that again. I don't know if you can hear that. Here you go. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's showing up on my volume, so yeah, I know you can. Marker squeaks. I guess it. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a comforting sound. I guess. What other comforting sounds with artwork there are, but I'm sure I have a few.
Erasing.
No, definitely not putting charcoal where it's sounds like sanding paper.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's not like a soothing, like a sanding noise, I guess. They're using an emptied out models and super strict with numbers. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's Greg lives in Jersey. So all you guys, I think, are like New Jersey and New York area, right? Except for Danon, if he's still in here. Danon's from Arizona, but I think everyone else here is in New York and New Jersey. That's so funny. bringing people together in the tri-state area. That's what my stream is good for.
Wow. Oh,
Hey, if I was in New Jersey, I would be going. So yeah, I'd be like, all right, Les or Andy, let's do this. Wait, let's do this. I just said your name, Andy. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'd be like, let's do this, and you'd be like, what? Why do you keep saying my screen name? All right, so it's coming along. Probably take me a little longer since I had that hiccup, but oh well. What marker are you using?
oh, it was like a N2. I just had to patch something.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. These are my new markers. I'm using them.
These mine. I don't use.
Now you're going after my other cool grays.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I'm good for now, but I'll let you know if I'm missing something.
It's too dark. I'll figure it out. I'll use a 4 instead.
Yeah, thanks. New York or Cali, yeah, those are definitely not Midwestern kind of guy or typical. And I mean, I am because I was raised here, but what?
Blotchy.
Yeah, I definitely I fit the mentality of or more East Coast or West Coast, not so much the Midwest mentality. That's typical around here anyway. Um, yeah, I'd be nervous going to a con right now too. Honestly, I mean, I think you should go, Les. It's awesome. I mean, if as long as you know social distance and you wear your mask, I think you're good. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Just have to be like really careful and thoughtful. The fanfare at the High School of Art and Design at UES. Oh, okay, cool. So you guys are talking about locations I've never been to, but at least you guys know what you're talking about, so that's good. Talk amongst yourselves. This is coffee talk. Discuss. Talks amongst yourselves. And I'll just be here drawing the phantom. This is a tale of a Sokotano.
The weird songs we make up for the chat.
Like I don't know how. Why there's a delay there? There shouldn't be a delay. I guess it's just. We talking amongst ourselves. It's Neil Adams' alma mater. He's at the show every year. Oh, cool. Interesting. Yeah, Neil Adams. There's another legend right there. It's funny because I see him at like every single show that I go to.
Right behind us in Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. Like he's like an icon, really. I mean, he's the '70s Batman artist and Green Lantern and Green Arrow and I used to love his stuff as a kid. His anatomy, he's known for his realistic superhero anatomy. Like he was one of the first artists to really push realism into comic book art, which was something I identified with my art. Because a lot of my, um, for me, the allure of realism in comic art, for me, that I've always kind of went after and done is it's because of Star Wars and doing likenesses, but kind of having my feet in that world as a commercial illustrator and dealing with likenesses, and then at the same time doing, because I wanted to be like a Drew Struzan, I wanted to be like a movie poster artist, and but I also wanted to do comic books, and I had these different influences in both arenas, um, but also because like with Neil Adams, like his stuff was so cinematic. Like he pushed not just realism of anatomy in his character artwork. In when he came on really big with Batman in the day in the '60s and '70s, but also his work was just so cinematic. And for me, like my favorite kind of comic books have that cinematic feel. Like they feel like and it makes sense because comic books and movies, it's storyboarding and storytelling, it's all tied together. But the kind of art that I really was drawn to, pun intended, was the more cinematic style of art, I guess, with certain illustrators, and he was definitely one of them. And Yeah, so Neil Adams was an early influence as well. I think by the time I got to the '80s, I was more, well, I mean, later on in the '80s, I still revered his work, but then I started to discover other artists as well. So, but now it's weird when I go to conventions. It's just Neil Adams. You see him all the time. It's like I'm usually my booth is near his or something, and it's just I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a contemporary of his. I'm just another professional at a Comic Con. Um, but even guys like maybe like Drew, not Drew, but Dave Dorman, who I grew up idolizing, and now he's a friend of mine, and I see him at shows, and he comes to me for advice, which is crazy about certain things, and usually conventions and advice with Lucasfilm and stuff like that. But still, it's like I'm nowhere near his. Well, I won't say that, but I'll just like what he does. I can't do like his style of art. So, and I do my thing, which is really different, and but now we're contemporaries in a way because we've both been in the trenches together and done tons of shows together over the years. And so yeah, it's just weird. It's kind of surreal. Like a lot of these comic artists and illustrators I grew up idolizing, and now I'm in the trenches with them. They're still in the trenches, even in their older ages. They're still hoofing it to shows, and you know, uh, Greg Hildenbrand still, he's 80 something, 82 or something, 82, and I see him struggling to get his booth set up, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's what I got to look forward to in 40 years or 30 years. Oh god, I don't even think about it. Um, but he still does it because he loves it and because he has to, because he's a working artist and he's 82 years of age, hitting the road and doing conventions. So that's I don't know if I'll ever get to retire doing this. Probably not. When you're a self-employed artist, I think you're in it for life, which is fine. I know it's not. It doesn't feel like work anyway, even though it is. It doesn't always feel like work.
She's in her bubble bed.
Hmm.
She's on her bubble bed.
Bubble bed.
She's so funny.
She's like, "Don't ship me, Dad." Yeah, my cat took over my roll of bubble wrap and cardboard and made a bed out of it, and now she won't leave it. So it's like I gotta use that stuff eventually. But
Technically, she's using it too.
yeah, she's been using it as her bed all week. So she's going to be disappointed once I start using that, because I'll be shipping a canvas here when it arrives, actually tomorrow, and then I got to prepare it and then ship it in the next few days. So yeah, she's only got a few more days of enjoying the bubble bed.
She just gave me the nastiest look. Like, what?
She can look at me nasty. It's fine.
You for reals?
Every order now includes bubble wrap with cat hair. Yeah, I know, right?
Hope you're not allergic.
I mean, luckily it's all, the bubble wrap is all like a big roll, and there's cardboard, like, it's like a roll like this, like, and then there's cardboard on top, and she's on the cardboard, which is on the bubble wrap. But we just kind of joke like it's her air mattress. Because she's a spoiled little princess cat.
She's trying to get in your streams.
She's like, you guys are talking about me.
Look.
Do you want to be on the stream, Ahsoka?
Please.
Say hi to the interwebs. Oh, you don't want to look that way? Okay. Your feet, oh my god, her feet are soaked again.
Yeah, she was just cleaning them. That's why.
Your feet are all wet.
She's making sure we get between the toes.
Your fans want to see you. You want to be an internet celebrity? She's like so struggling against me right now. There you are. See? Say hi.
Spicy tea.
That's Ahsoka. She's kind of camera shy right now. She doesn't understand. All right, there you go. You're free. Get out of here, kid. Don't. Here, come on. Keep going. Go. You're blocking. You're in my shot.
Spicy tea. Ahsoka. Oh, she found some markers.
Yep. She got eye boogies too. Can I get those eye boogies?
She,
Let me get it. I
today.
like getting her eye boogies out. They try. It's a pet peeve of mine. She doesn't always get them, and I'm just like, okay, gotta get this out.
She's like, nope.
Now I've got cat hair all over me.
Yep.
Oh well.
She's like, nope.
Oh my god. My feed is so delayed on the. It's weird. Normally it's not delayed on that part, but oh well.
Hello, Miss T. How you doing? She's like, I'm the boss. I'm sitting here.
What's that horn? Something I don't have. Do I have a car horn? I don't have it. Does my truck have a car horn? I hear car beeping out there.
Yeah, but it's not the truck.
It's not that,
'Cause
yeah.
The fob is dead.
Oh right. I had the fob, the tracking fob. So yeah, it's been dead for a while. So I haven't heard it in a long time.
Okay, I will pet you.
Tracking fob. The tracking fob.
Oh my god.
I love how he says everything. I would like to
Yeah.
see the baby.
You need to dress up as Werner Herzog.
There goes my camera again. No. Of course it goes out.
Because you made fun of Werner Herzog.
I made fun of Werner Herzog. All right, camera trouble. Oh, god dang it. Why does this do this? There we go. Alright, I think I fixed it. There we go. We're back on. Sorry, everyone. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is being very janky tonight.
It seemed janky last wasn't
It was, but not like that. Like where I don't think it was doing that bad where I would lose it. The camera. It's like the app disconnects even though I still have Wi-Fi. It's like the signal to the app isn't like doesn't have enough strength, so the app cuts out. But I'm still online. I got to get a real webcam, so I just added an Amazon widget. So I'm not one for begging for things, but I do have like a wish list for streaming supplies. There's some art supplies in there, but on my Twitch homepage, there's a Amazon wish list widget that has some um, that helps so I can keep doing more of these streams, and eventually my stream will be as cool as like Brian Miller's. Who has everything. Um, I'll get there eventually. But yeah, like actually a real microphone, a real ring light, maybe a real webcam, as opposed to just using an app on my phone, which usually works pretty well. It's just the last couple days it's been weird. There's a bunch of art supplies and Copic markers and other things I use, and then I think it's like an incentive thing, so I need to start another list on there so that people like recommendations. So if anyone buys anything off my recommendation list, as an Amazon affiliate, I get a little kickback from that. No, actually, Greg is asking, is that Rogue One piece I posted today on Instagram new? No, actually, I did that 2016. So
yeah.
that one's is that almost 5 years old now, I guess. I mean, well, no, it came out in 2017. It came out right after the movie, so
Yeah. So, yeah, because you went to California for it, so
it was well.
it's 4 years.
Yeah, but I wasn't when I was in California when Rogue One came out. I was signing for Force Awakens art, so I had Force Awakens art come out in 2016, and that was when Rogue One premiered, and when I was at Disneyland in California. So then the following year, 2017, I think Rogue One had been out at that point for most of the year, and then my Rogue One pieces came out through Disney. So that one, and there was another one with all the Imperials, with like Krennic and some Death Troopers, a companion piece.
Darth Vader, director, Krennic, take vacation.
Yes. With Men Bendelson.
Men
Bendelson. Yeah, so there's a companion piece, and that was artwork that was park exclusive, so you could only buy it in the park. So Greg, if you want that Rogue One art, I can't sell it to you because I'm not allowed to sell copies of it, but you can. It's on the secondary market. I think if you go on eBay or some of those.
I've seen it up on eBay recently.
Yeah, Ashley said she saw it on eBay recently, so.
Go get it.
So you can go get it, get that sweet Rogue One art. It's a big piece too. Like it's like the print is, like the actual. They did canvas versions of it. Like there were big canvases, which were those are going to be a lot more. I think the canvases were selling anywhere from like, I don't know, $600 to $800. Maybe I think it might have been 800. It started. They might have started around 800 and went up from there. Up to like 1,200 for the big ones. Then they had the print version was actually kind of big. It was really long and horizontal. And it comes matted as well. So when you buy the print, Disney sold them in custom cut mats, and they were wrapped in plastic. I think the prints were like $60 when they came out.
Yeah,
and
right.
They were like. I don't know. It was something like, what is it? Maybe like the artwork was maybe 14 or 16 by 20 something, maybe like 24, 26. It was kind of long. Then with the mat, it was even bigger. So So it's a cool piece. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you noticed it. I love painting that one because I love the movie and that was a lot of fun to do. Um, it was really popular. It came out at Celebration 2016? No, 2017. Which one?
Yes, 2017.
Yeah, at Disney and in Orlando. So I was signing that artwork at Disney World at the time. So a lot of people got the artwork signed at Celebration in Orlando. They got Felicity Jones and Alan Tudyk to sign the artwork because they were there signing autographs. And that was pretty cool because they would come by my booth and show me like, hey, I got Felicity Jones to sign your artwork. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And Alan Tudyk would sign it. And I think they were the only two actors from Rogue One. Well, that was in that artwork. I don't think Men Bendelson was there. Men Bendelson. I know it's Ben Mendelsohn. I like calling him Men Bendelson. It's like switching the letters around.
Do I have that from One Piece?
I don't know. It was Disney exclusive. I don't even think I own it. I don't even think I bought a copy of it. I mean, I own it because I did the art, but
Gave me one.
I don't think so. I don't think I did. Well, they might have given me some extra ones. I can't remember.
I don't think they did.
No, because I didn't get any extra ones of my other pieces either. That wasn't part of the contract. So, because I didn't get samples because I got a percentage of everything sold.
Yeah.
So they didn't give me.
APs.
Yeah, I didn't get APs. I just got a nice royalty check. God,
Otherwise, I would, Greg.
what, you would sell it? You'd sell that if I gave you that?
Huh?
Damn. All right. I say you would sell that art that if I had given
Well,
it
if
to
you
you.
had more than one.
Oh, if I had more than one, yeah.
I still have that Ray sketch cover.
Oh, I know. Of course you do.
And the Ray canvas sample.
Yep.
It's great.
That was a sample they sent me.
But
Greg can Ashley sell me the one she has and pay you commission. It's sweet. Yeah, no, she doesn't have it. Yeah, they never gave me samples because I got a commission on every sale. So part of that Disney contract was basically, I just got a royalty check for everyone, so they didn't really give them away.
I do have a Rogue One sketch cover. Or 2. Or 3.
Oh, yeah. She says you could commission her for a Rogue One sketch cover.
I still have a few.
I think I have a couple, or at least one, a Rogue One sketch cover. I have to double check. I know I have one, I think. But yeah, you could always commission her for that. Andy's like, Ashley's brutal because he thought that you were going to sell my artwork.
No. John, this is making me sad.
Yep, now you know how I felt the other day. It really hit me when I was done. So,
I would have missed the closeness.
A friend of ours, I don't want to say because I don't want to ruin the surprise either, but a friend of ours, family pet, a dog passed away in December, and so Ashley and I both had the idea to do basically a sketch of their dog. So I'll show you the one I did. So I'm gonna send this out here this week, so hopefully they'll get it early next week. And this was
The closeness.
the closeness. Their dog. I don't even want to say the name in case anyone watches this. So
Well, they're gonna know.
no, yeah, but I'm not gonna say. So I don't want to ruin the surprise. But anyway, this is what I drew for them, and then Ashley is doing a sketch as well for them.
Still kind of.
But it's the first time I've drawn. I don't really do sentimental art, really, or art as gifts. I mean, I did one for you, the Ray sketch cover, but you kind of commissioned me, and I owed you anyway, but you didn't pay me, so whatever.
Thanks, that was sweet of you.
That's fine. Well, I wasn't going to charge you until I did it, and then, so yeah, I don't really do like I don't do sentimental art too often because I'm always drawing. I'm more of a mercenary when it comes to art. If there's not money involved, I'm usually like, yeah, all right, talk to the hand.
Or go see Ashley.
Or go see Ashley. But so that's kind of a special piece for a friend.
Who has been so supportive.
Yeah, she's been really supportive. So I wanted to do something special. It's just the timing of it because she had just bought some art of mine, and then that happened, and I was like, oh, that's really a bummer. And
Yes.
she was a mess, and I really like the dog too. So I was like, yeah, okay, I gotta do something.
Oh gosh. Bleeding markers. No, stop bleeding.
Greg says, love me some Felicity. So yeah, anytime I draw Jyn Urso, like a sketch card or whatever, I get a lot of requests. Well, I've gotten requests for her.
Like that first drawing you did of her at Celebration where you like knocked it out.
That wasn't Celebration. That was Kansas City. It was probably right. It was like that year before, but that was I did for that little girl. This dad commissioned me. It was Kansas City Comic Con, or it was Planet Comic Con is where I did that Jyn Urso sketch, and I just kind of free-handed it and knocked it out as fast as I could, and
And you're like, hey.
I'm like, wow, I was really proud of that one. So, and then it was a gift for his daughter too, and which made it even more special. So when I finished it and gave it to him, it was a little girl, like she was like 9 or 10 or something. But he paid me pretty well for it, and she was like really blown away by it. So I was happy to do that one, and it turned out really good. But yeah, I've gotten a handful of requests. I like drawing Jyn Urso a lot. She's a fun character to draw.
Queen.
Yeah, doggo love is forever. Yeah. I'm more of a dog person, even though I have a cat, so, but whatever. I mean, I've had cats before growing up as a kid, and my daughter had cats when she was little, so. There's always been cats around, so it's fine, but I do love dogs, so. Now we're slowly getting this one. I'm just kind of pushing marker color around, like I should be thinking a little more three-dimensionally here. I'm going to start pushing the values, the 40%. Which one's this? 30? Yeah, Andy says he sees the Rogue One print on eBay.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that would be it. I have no idea what it's going for these days. I know the print was $60 on the when it came out on the market, when you could buy it at the Disney parks. And then I don't know, after that I know it's gone up. I just don't know how much it's going for. But yeah, definitely if you want to, feel free, Andy, to give Greg that link if you see it. Where's my 40%? Oh, there it is.
I was going to say, you just had it there.
I know, but I'm like, the numbers on these Prismacolor brush markers are really, they're tiny, so it's like, yeah, it's annoying. Greg says, I've probably been asked this a million times, but if you were only allowed to draw one character moving forward, who would it be?
Oh God, I know. Let's see if you say it.
It's probably gonna be Boba Fett.
Yep.
But I mean, I would say Darth Vader and Batman would be my other two go-to. So
nope, one character. Pick one.
I know, but I mean, if I can only do one, it would be a tough pick between those three. I mean, I like them all for different reasons. Batman for obviously just the coolness and the storytelling reasons, and then like if I ever just drew Batman comics for the rest of my life, I'd be pretty happy. Now, if I was doing just Star Wars illustrations, yeah, either Boba Fett or Darth Vader, I would think would be. So yeah, I don't think anyone's really asked me that, but they have asked me my favorite characters, definitely, and it's always going to be those three. But if I was only ever able to draw one, I mean, Vader would be cool. I mean, him and Boba are like my neck and neck. I mean, Vader's probably number one, but because he came first, because I saw Star Wars obviously before Empire when I was little, and Darth Vader just blew me away. So I've always had that bigger soft spot for Vader, and plus the whole Star Wars saga is about him. It's not really about Boba Fett, but it's about Darth Vader. So there's more storytelling potential and stuff. So I'd probably put Vader above Boba Fett, but my personal like fan favorite is Boba Fett, just because his costume's just so fun to draw, and there is a lot of storytelling potential with him too. Just with that kind of character, the cowboy bounty hunter gunslinger type character versus the more samurai warrior type of character that Vader is. So yeah, Vader. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, cool. All right. So there's the link. Now I'm curious. I want to click on it and see how much is it going for. 200.
Oof.
Oh no, wait. It says no, wait. Buy it now. 72. I see. There's one for $72. That's a bargain. And there's one that I signed that's for 200. Okay. Yeah, I mean that print was only $60 when it came out, and it's pretty big, and it has that custom mat that Disney that they did all the matting. It has my little bio sheet in the back. Joe Caroni has been illustrating official Star Wars art, yada yada. That's cool. Yeah, $72 for a print that's no long. I mean, it was only on sale for a little over a year, and then the way that Disney parks do the Wonderground art, like that Princess Leia one right there in my little preview thumbnail right there, that was also for the parks. They sell the art for like a year or two at the most, and then they retire it, and they make room for other art. So that Rogue One art, the Rise of the Rebellion art, it was probably only on sale for a little over a year, maybe a year and a half in the parks. So it's definitely out of print. I mean, I don't know how many they made. They sold a ton every day, but I miss those royalty checks. Oh my goodness, those were awesome. It would be like $800 out of nowhere. I'd be like, yes, and then eventually over time it'd go down like 400, 200, 50 cents.
$1.88.
Yeah, $1.88 for a postcard on sale at some Disney outlet mall in Boston.
No, they didn't sell it.
Yeah, I know. But that's kind of what it felt like.
Miss T, you melted.
So yeah, eventually the royalty checks dried up, but whatever. Yeah, $72. That's a bargain. I'd say if you were thinking about it, um, just because that art is never you're oh, there's that Generoso sketch right there I was talking about earlier. Um, it popped up. Um, yeah, because I can't offer prints of that artwork. I mean, that's not to say that I don't know if someone threw enough money at me, I could do like a one-off canvas or something of it, but I don't want to sell prints of it because I want to be able to do more stuff with Disney down the road, so I don't want to burn my bridge with Wonderground. So, but yeah, I mean for the quality of print that you get plus the matte, it comes with that really nice matte. It's like you can't really beat it. So it's a pretty big piece. It's something. It's like a wide, larger print. So. All right, so I'm still doing 40% here, right? I guess I could push this.
Not like they couldn't get it from eBay and then bring it to you and be signed at the show.
Right,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Right, and Greg could always get it, like, if once the world goes back to normal. I know Greg can always catch me in New York Comic Con, or I'll gladly sign it for you for $100. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't charge you. I would sign it for free. I don't charge for my signature, but yeah. So if you end up buying it, I'll put my signature on it for you if you bring it to the next New York Comic Con. Hopefully, I mean I know they moved it to December this year, which is
New
probably yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Or October.
It still says fall 2021.
Oh, okay. What is? Oh, they moved
Emerald City.
Emerald City to
and
December.
C2E2 to December.
Right. So hopefully by fall we can all reunite for New York Comic Con. That would be really fun. I still gotta finish that gun. Dang it! Did not do that right. Yeah, I know, right? The big cons. I'm hopeful too, but I feel like by the time everyone gets enough, or at least enough people get the vaccine, um, it has to be like 80% of the country needs to be vaccinated before they can even contain it properly. So yeah, it's like, oh man, and we're not even at like 2% right now. It's gonna be a while. So
Many people are like,
I know, and people are like, then you get the Fox News people who are like, oh, if they try to give me that vaccine, I'll shoot them. It's like, okay, you idiot.
assholes.
Yeah. I think you can type it. It may not be able to say it. So yeah, you get those kind of people who are going to end up holding us back as usual and dragging us down because we live in a country full of dumb idiots. Unfortunately. I think Andy heard you and laughed. He's like, your co-host.
I'm from Massachusetts. I have a potty mouth.
Yeah. That is true. This is also true.
That is true.
That is true. That is also true.
Oh my god, these markers smell so bad.
Are these markers getting you high?
No, they're not even. Ugh.
You want to get high?
Go away, Tamlin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The you New Englanders and with your potty mouths. That's right. The whole lot of you. Not us Midwestern folks. We're all Yeah. No. Actually, we're just as bad.
I was gonna say,
We just don't sound as classy about it.
you reckon?
Huh?
You reckon?
You reckon? Yeah, I hear you, Greg. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Gosh, I mean, as long as it was safe, I would. Yeah, I'd be ready to go to. I'm like, let's just Comic Con. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready. I miss them too.
Our last one was C2E2. No, sorry, it was a World Cleveland.
Yeah, was World Cleveland back in February or
Nope.
March?
March 4th through the 6th.
March 4th through the so March of last year was my last event before the world shut down. Yeah, just lie about it. Lols. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, just kind of gotta push the value in this.
How's it coming?
Yeah, it's coming. It's slow, but
That's good.
yeah, not going as fast as I would have liked. But I mean, that's okay.
You had that problem with your stream.
I know when I stream and I talk, and then I'm like, I trying to do a few different things at once. Plus, I had issues with the camera, so.
Yeah, so you're making it happen. What?
No, I'm just reading. What Andy says, stream producer. Yeah, I don't. I'm producing. I produce my own streams. Wait, that sounds gross. That's weird. That was being funny. It's true though. I do. This is gonna go downhill really fast. I think if we like, wait a minute. I have to turn on my adult content filter for my audience filter. You must be over 18 to watch this stream. Let's see how far I want to push the shading. I think I have to go further here. Definitely have to go further in the mask. Must be 18, over 18 to watch Joe Coroni because he doesn't welcome kids. It's right. Get off my lawn. I do love that movie, by the way. Gran Torino. It is probably Clint Eastwood's best movie, or one of his best for certain. Yeah, so good. Even though he's crazy, he's gone off the deep. Well, he kind of came back around on the whole Trump thing, but he was like anti-Obama and crazy old kooky Clint Eastwood. But I do love his movies, even though he's old as all get out now and not totally dialed into reality. But he still makes good movies. So. Get off my lawn. I love that
Saying
movie.
it like, get off my plane.
Oh, I know. I'm saying like Harrison Ford. Get off my plane. Air Force One. It's kind of overrated. It's okay. I wasn't like a huge fan of it. It was all right. Greg says, I haven't had a strong stream in a few years.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Here we go. I told you. Here,
Off the rails.
it's going to go off the rails pretty quick. It only takes like 2 or 3 of us to drag this down. Me and the rest of you guys. So, if I get kicked off Twitch, then I won't. I'll blame myself. It's a strong stream. Yeah, I think you're probably you're my age, Greg. I'm Joe After Dark. Oh my god. Let's retitle this art stream. Joe Caroni After Dark. Joe Caroni Secrets.
They won't get that joke.
I know they don't get the joke, but I want to call it that. Joe Caroni Secrets.
Boba Fett instincts.
Boba Fett Instincts. I can't remember that. What? I don't even remember.
It was 3 in the morning. We just watched The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but it was Boba Fett Instincts. It was something like something stinks, or I don't know.
like wearing that helmet.
Yeah.
After like Cobb Vanth has had it on.
Yeah, something like
so
that.
he was gonna market his own cologne line.
Oh, yeah.
Boba Fett Instincts.
Boba Fett's cologne is called Boba Fett Instincts. Oh my god, random.
Yeah. 3 in the morning.
Joe Caroni Secrets. I like that one. That'll be the name of my new stream. It'll be my bonus stream. Do you get bonus streams, Greg?
Oh my god.
He said he hasn't had a strong stream in a few years. Bonus streams.
Oh my god.
That's the sound of a not strong stream. I don't even know anymore. I'm delirious too, so I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So
Yeah, this is what 4 hours of sleep sounds like.
yeah, 4 hours of sleep. This is what happens. Craig's laughing. Shoot, I go ahead and click the 18 and over button just because I slip up too often. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty good about. Usually, I'm the one that like when there's kids around. I'm like, okay, and I have to tell all my friends not to drop the F-bomb. But
Well, Ryan's good about it.
well, Ryan is. But he messes up too sometimes. So
It's me and Scott. That have a
yeah,
problem.
yeah. You and Scott
But
are.
we don't have kids, so.
I know, but that's probably part of the reason. But it's also just because you're a potty mouth from Boston.
I'm not from Boston.
You're not from
That's like
Boston.
saying you're from like.
Yeah, I'm not from
Oh
Boston.
my god.
I'm kidding. You're not. I know you're not from. You're from Fairhaven. Fairhaven.
Fairhaven, which is not Boston.
Well, it's like 45 minutes away.
It's like an hour south.
An hour. An hour. It's close enough. Stormtrooper.
She wasn't a stormtrooper.
What is that from? She wasn't a stormtrooper. I could say it like Arnold. Like, she wasn't a
Oh
stormtrooper.
my god.
Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Get over here.
Do it now.
Do it. Do it. Do it now. Oh my gosh. All right.
Midnight delirium.
Trying to figure out how much.
This is like, please adopt me. My parents are insane.
Yeah.
It's just like, nope.
Oh, Bill Burr, right,
Bill
right.
Burr, not person.
She wasn't she wasn't a stormtrooper. A-hole. Yes, Space Boston.
Space Boston.
He is Space Boston. There is a Boston in space, and that is Bill Burr. He is from that planet. Cut your nails, for Christ's sakes.
Cut your nails, for God's sake.
Cut your nails, for God's sakes.
Sorry, Ahsoka, I scared you.
Yeah, that's my favorite Boston skit on Saturday Night Live.
It's the Dunkin' Donuts.
The Dunkin' Donuts skit with Casey Affleck.
It's so funny.
Cut your nails, for God's sakes.
You can't smoke in here. I'm not even smoking in here. It's just blowing out.
What do you say about vanilla nut taps?
Hey, Dewey, tell them what your favorite donut is. Tell me you like these vanilla nut taps. These vanilla what? Oh!
Vanilla nut taps.
Like, I got a big one, and he just holds his screen. I was phone up to the camera, and the screen's all cracked.
Yeah. I don't think that Bill Burr skit is as funny with the beer tasting in the grocery store.
The Sam Adams.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, but it's
in the same vein.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
yeah, that one. It's still funny, but it's not quite the same magical.
Peanut Dunkin's the best part of my day. Is that sad? Definitely. He spikes the coffee on the guy's bar.
That was funny.
But it's not even his coffee. It's
I know,
Dewey's
it's just a
coffee.
random dude.
It's his buddy Dewey.
Like, I need to blend this better. It's not going the way I want.
Aww. She's like, hello.
Yeah, it's sort of getting there.
Yeah, looks good so far.
You seen it on there? Yeah. Oh,
You're a couple steps ahead.
yeah, it's a little slow. Propaganda prints just saw on screen. Oh yeah. I got those in some Barnes & Noble Star Wars art book years ago. Yeah, before I even met you and had them hanging up. I love that time. Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I did a series of propaganda, but even before that book, that book came out in 2014 or 2015, I think, maybe 2016. I can't remember. Not that long ago, maybe 5 years ago. It has some of my propaganda art in it, and then new stuff I did, and then it also, I did some art, propaganda Star Wars art 10 years before that, in 2008, or maybe not quite 10 years, so maybe 7 or 8 years before that. I did some propaganda art for Star Wars for Topps trading cards, and so yeah, there's some different propaganda pieces floating around out there that I've done for different projects. So that's cool. You got that. You got that book, and you saw my art in there before we even met. We actually met through Josh Bodwell because you had those. You'd just gotten those Topps trading cards, tattoo stickers. I think Josh tagged you. He posted the tattoos, and I liked them. And then Josh was like, yeah, my friend Greg is going to be coming to New York Comic Con. He wants to meet you, say hi or something, I think. I think that's how we met, because I had really liked your new tattoos. You'd gotten on your sleeve, the stickers of the Topps trading card sticker art, which was so retro, because I loved those as a kid. Those stickers, those were as soon as I got those trading cards as a kid, I put those stickers on everything whenever I got them. So of course I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept them, but um, yeah, I know. I put them like I had an Obi-Wan sticker on the. So I put some of those stickers from that trading card, so the ones that Greg has on his arm. I actually put those stickers on my bedboard in my room. So like I had my bed, so like it was like a wood bedboard at the foot of my bed, and I put stickers.
You mean the footboard?
Yes, the footboard. So my mom didn't care. She let me get away with it. She just I decorated my room basically with Star Wars stickers. But I had some of those top stickers on my footboard on my bed.
That's fun.
So yeah, so when I saw Greg's tattoos, it was like, oh, it was like instantly like you don't see tattoos like that at all on people. And of course, Josh did an amazing job.
Hell yeah.
And so it was just like so cool to see that work in person. Yeah. It was San Diego, right? And you only had Chewbacca and the Stormtrooper. That's right. We met in San Diego at that time, and then
And then he came back to the table when he had like one more added to it, and that's why.
was that New York or
I think that.
was it San Diego again? I can't remember. But yeah, it was. I know.
It was an East Coast show.
Yeah, it might have been New York after that. But yeah, that's right. You just had Chewie and the Stormtrooper. Yeah, my mom was pretty awesome. Thank you. She was very supportive of my child, my passions of Star Wars as a child, and she let me express myself with my art. Like I would do my Star Wars art and on like construction paper, and then I would cut it out, and then she would put them on the windows in the living room. I'm sorry, I had an awesome mom that was supportive, but this is just what I grew up with. So I'm going to brag about it. So she would put my art on like the glass door and the glass windows and stuff. So she liked showing off my art, to the neighbors, and it was cool because that's something I don't think about actually that often. It wasn't a memory I kind of forgotten about, but yeah, it was just cool that my mom was supportive like that with my artwork and stuff. Oh, it was Boston. That's where we saw you, Greg. That's right. We saw you in Boston after that. So it wasn't New York. I knew it was the East. Yeah, it was East Coast. I think it was New York for some reason. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, I need to probably call my mom. I'm like totally overdue for a phone call for her. Yeah. I know, right? I think last time I talked to her was it right before Christmas or right after? It was right after Christmas. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I was just thinking about her the other day. I was like, I probably need to call her and say hi. So she was up late last night on Facebook playing goofy games. So I was like, oh, she's up at like 3 a.m. playing like Wheel of Fortune on Facebook. That's all my mom does on Facebook. Really, is just post goofy. She posts goofy memes and she plays like goofy games on Facebook. It's like I wish the simple Facebook life. Man, I feel like I'm having trouble blending this 30 and this 40. Nice. I'm going to end up going over it to smooth out anyway. I'll probably do color pencil on this to smooth it out properly. I guess we lost Danon. I don't know if he's still in here, but probably when my camera died, he didn't come back after that. Let's see. I'm getting it mostly blocked in now. It's kind of mostly rendered. I'm going to try something with this, though. I want to try to blend this shading on his mask. I'm not real crazy about how it's coming out. I know once I do the color pencil over it, it'll hide a lot of that anyway. And I guess I could just do... Let's just push, what is this, 30%? Yeah, let's just keep pushing. Let's just push it in. And then I'll go back a little darker for the shadow side of it. You have enough light over there? That doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Alright, it's starting to look a little better. Push. You don't understand how the marker is working. Does it continue to move after you place it? No. Like the ink. Oh no, the ink you mean. So no, it's like a brush marker, so it's just like using a marker except the tip is, I don't know if you can see.
It's like a watercolor.
It's like a watercolor brush. You can see like the tip is flexible. Here, I'll do it a little closer to the camera. You can see if you. Oh, sorry. Here, maybe if I do it like kind of like this, maybe you can kind of see. It's kind of it's like a watercolor brush kind of. That's why I like these sketch markers, even the Prismacolor ones. The Copic ones are like this too. They're actually nicer, but yeah, I don't know, that kind of might help you see it a little better. No, it's, well, yeah, this is heavy duty. You can kind of see it. It's actually bleeding through a little bit, but it's Bristol board, so the cover is Bristol. It's pretty thick. I mean, it's like, pretty sure it's 2-ply. And it's got a vellum surface to it, so there's a little bit of tooth. So it's absorbing the ink nicely. When I was doing the ink pen, the nibs were getting a little rough on it, but for the markers, it's soaking up the ink pretty nicely. So. All right. Yeah, we're getting there. So I have to push the contrast a little bit more. I think I'll do that. What do I got? That's a 40%. So. I have to go to 50% for some of this shadow. I'm gonna do I'm gonna push the highlights on the back of him for the back edge lighting, so it really pops more. I'll go back in with some white. Looks like I might have to do like a 50% though, even. So yeah, it's coming along. Push that mask a little darker even. That way when I do the highlights on it, it'll really pop. All right, let's go. Let's go to 50% now. There's 30, 40. What? What's that? Heard you. Okay. So I usually try to give myself like parameters. Like I don't want to go past a certain value, so I can control the values better that way. So I usually stay to like a 50 or a 60% at the most for my darkest values when I'm doing my grayscale art. Sometimes, like if I'm doing like a really dark character though, like Vader or something, I might go to 70. But if I keep my values within a certain range, usually less is more. You know, if you simplify, it allows you to streamline the art, and you're not overthinking it, and you're not, you know, like second guessing yourself, going, oh well, maybe I should go darker here, but then you push that darker, and then you know you end up it gets away from you that way. So when I'm doing like my sketch art, I tend to keep my values within a certain value range and say, okay, like 10's my lightest, obviously, because 10% is the lightest marker, gray marker you can get, and then and it goes all the way up to 90%, and 100% would be black. So I tend to stick around 50 to 60% for my darkest darks, and that way it just gives me more control over the rendering. I know, like I can build up the values of the shadow areas simultaneously. That way I can bring up the values together in certain areas and not lose track of what's what. Like oh, is that a 30 or a 40, or did I go 20 here? It's like just little handy tips that any of you artists out there are watching. You know, it's just part of the one of my tips. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, but that just works for me because I have a black. Really, this black is my darkest value, right? The black marker is my darkest, and then the white is my lightest. So, if I want to push that further, I could do the whole complete value range, but if I were to do that, it would take me even longer to execute the artwork. So I tend to keep it within a certain range, which allows me to get the artwork done faster and make it look consistent at the same time. That would be yes.
What? Oh, except when there's food involved.
Except when there's food involved, okay.
Joe get hangry. Like we can't drive home.
I don't get hangry.
Yes, you do. You get impatient
all
when
right.
there's food in the
When there,
home fast enough.
well, it's just because I don't want. Okay, here's my logic. If I pay like $30 for takeout somewhere, it's like I don't want it, or even if it's $20, I don't care. But it's like if you're paying, and we can't eat it because we can't eat it there because of the coronavirus. So it's
Yeah.
like it's not like the old days where you can be like, oh, let's just go get something and you can eat it there. But by the time I get home, if it's cold, it's like it's not enjoyable when it's cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get a little hangry or a little picky, but when it comes to food, yes, especially pricier food. But it's like McDonald's fries, even like even though
Those are gross.
yeah, they're gross, but still, it's like if you get like
When
French,
they're cold though.
yeah, when you get French fries, it's like it's like if they're cold, it's like God, I wasted my money. I didn't even want these stupid things anyway.
Oh, this is coming out good. I'm kind of proud of it.
Yay, we can send them soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, I'm starting to push it a little more here. Pushing that drop shadow underneath his jawline. Let's push the drop shadow underneath his shoulder a little bit further. So I have to render bamboo. All right, it's getting there. Huh?
Greg's heading
Oh,
out.
okay.
Bye, Greg.
See you, Greg. Good seeing you, man. Thanks for dropping in. You should. I'll try to stream more often. So it's fun chatting with you and catching up. So it's good to see you online. And
Say hi to Alex.
And say hi to Alex and the doggies.
The puppies.
And yeah, take care, man. We'll talk soon. Thanks for supporting our artwork. We really appreciate it. You've been amazing. So thank you, and we'll catch up soon. Yep. Feel free to pop in anytime. Do you not realize President Trump called us to? Oh my God, does she have enough teeth? Ugh, idiots.
These are like, this dude set up a hotline for these people to call in and say what they thought about the siege and stuff. And
they're calling in. Are they getting their names? And
I don't think they're getting names. They're just saying obtained via whatever. And this dude is like, yeah.
I hope they're collecting proof.
It's a Canadian company that's found this.
Don't they know President Trump called us to the Capitol? They called us to kill people and insurrect. We were legally bound by duty.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I hope they arrest all of them. Sorry, we got the news on in the background. Getting political after dark. Joe Carney's secrets.
Sure.
The political opinions expressed here are my own. They are not that of Twitch, so do not.
Or any of your employers.
Or any of my employers, for that matter. Whoever is hiring me this week or next week. That's 40%. So it's getting there. I feel like I still need to render the face a little more, though. Yeah, they're calling in and talking about execute, like, oh.
Honestly, I think the Patriots should have been allowed to go in there and pull those SOPs out.
Yep, I watched this earlier.
Oh my god.
I
What's
know,
wrong
right?
with these people?
I know.
Those are the reasonable ones?
Well, he's saying, like, those are women that are calling in. He's like, women are usually the reasonable ones, not. They shouldn't be, but no, not these women.
Maybe psycho.
He's like, in general, it's guys that are violent and they don't think with their brain. And, well, these women are doing it too now. All these redneck women calling in who are telling people to get treason senators to be shot on sight. Oh my god.
Monsters.
Let's see. That's a C4.
Oh, this was on earlier.
Yeah, I watched it earlier. Looney Tunes. Yep, a lot is wrong with those people. I hope the FBI gets them all. So, yeah, the world, like, pandemic, insurrection. It's like, you can't even, like, have a nice Twitch stream without, like, and again, we got the news on the background. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe Kim's Convenience. There's nothing.
Appa is good.
It's like, yeah, it's just too much crap in the world. Can't even, like, turn your brain off for a little while.
Appa and Uma to the rescue.
I actually need to. Getting hungry again. Getting hangry. Getting hangry. Hangry. That's how we say it in Ohio or Indiana. Hangry. Okay.
Oh, you're awake.
She's sneezing.
Bless you.
Alright, so we're getting there. Starting to. Got a lot of blending to do, but yeah, whatever. Just a sketch cover. Don't have to take it super, make it super tight necessarily, but. Trying to figure out, let's see. I want to do, like how. Let's getting there. Let's see. We can blend this a little bit more.
Oh, he misspelled discount.
Who did?
Mr. Kim. Oh, he forgot the O in discount.
Oh no.
So Pastor Nina's trying to explain to him why it's
Right.
spelled wrong, and she's like thoroughly embarrassed and leaving.
Yeah, let's get in there. Need to push that night sky darker, don't I? Okay. That was probably a 30, 40, 30. Let's try 30 again. We'll go 40.
It's cheese, baby.
Alright, let's go 40 then. These are Prismacolor Premieres. They're nice. They're not quite as awesome as the Copics, but they're still pretty good markers. Especially the sketch brush tips. This one isn't a brush. This is just a regular.
It's a flat.
It's a flat chisel tip. Not all of them. I guess I thought this was a brush one too, but it isn't. I'm trying to do a gradient here for the. Bye. Cool, yeah, thanks for hanging out, folks. I'm going to still keep going on this for just a little bit longer. We'll see. I don't think I'll get it totally done tonight, but it'll get pretty close, and then I can do the detailing either off camera or because I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow because I got to work on some Iron Man artwork tomorrow, but I might get this one done off camera. Let's see. Got the gun. Oh, should I put a reflection on that gun? I guess I could put. I feel like it should be a little darker, maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and push that to there. I have to go back and tighten up the line art too. Because the alcohol in the markers tends to sometimes make some of the lines bleed or soaks in and kind of fades the lines a little bit. So sometimes you gotta go back and hit the lines a little bit more. There's 40, let's do 50 again. Sorry, doing it off camera there. I can't see what I'm doing. So yeah, if you're hanging out there, you have any questions? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, looks great. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. May the force be with you and also with you, as Angry Appa would say. Cool. Yeah, have a good night. Ah, Darth Smiles. Yeah, I remember you from last night. Cool. Or Miles, I guess. Darth Miles. What's up? Have a good night. So yeah, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night, but probably not. Maybe this weekend. We'll see if I can get that sketch done, and then maybe I'll jump back on this weekend. Darth Spot's a play on your name, right? So is it? So it's Miles then, right? Darth Smiles, and your real name's Miles. Okay, that makes sense. It's funny. I guess there's a few people in here. I don't know how far. I don't know if I'll do the. Almost ready to do the color pencil, maybe. I think. Let's keep going a little bit more. Let's see. Getting close to the end on the marker. Let's see, where else do I need to go with this? Got the highlights. I need to map those in. The darks are kind of in there for the most part. Okay. I guess I could push this shadow a little bit more. Feeling pretty good about this so far. Let's see. A lot of little subtle layering that doesn't really show up until the finished product, but you can kind of see some of it happening in here. Yeah, let's go a little darker. Why not? Let's do this. I can smooth it out if I need. Oh, I still have to do the bamboo. Keep forgetting about that part. So, maybe I might be able to get it to the level of that Boba Fett. We'll see. Since it's the cover for this guy's sketchbook, I want to make sure that when people see it, they go, "Oh wow, that's really cool."
That's
And make all the other artists jealous. So when J. Scott Campbell sees this, he'll be like, "Oh man, that Joe Kerner guy." He just commented on something the other day on my page. I can't remember. What were we talking about? Oh, I shared something, and I think he just thought it was really funny, and he commented on it. Can't remember what it was now, but...
So good, you see me? Yeah? Second, kind of me.
Alright, so we got the sky. See, we got all these layers of background. We got the moon. We got the sky, and I'll put some stars in there. And we have the smoke or the fog, which I could probably push a little bit of value at the base of that. I should do that. Alright, let's get the 10% and maybe the 20. Let's see. Let's do 10 first, and then there we go. Hey, it's Kevin West. What's up, Kevin West? Kevin West in the hizzy.
Kevin's here to start the party.
Kevin's here to start the party. Kevin P. West. Sorry, delirious. I'm sorry. What is up, Kevin? I think were you streaming earlier, maybe, or you were online earlier? Yeah, the Phantom, right? Never gets enough love. This was actually a commission for sketch cover commission. I had to draw the logo on it though, but it's a blank book. Yeah, so why is my Wi-Fi just choking so bad right now? It's really skipping and stuttering.
Probably because I have Netflix on. Should I shut it off?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really like lagging big time.
Bye.
Just
Netflix.
yeah, maybe regular TV for now.
Which would probably be the news, but I'll just.
Well, there could be something else on.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's just it was really choking there for a minute, or for a few minutes. So yeah, you were just yeah, we're doing good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. You were just hanging out online. You haven't streamed in a long time, just hanging out. I see. Yeah, I saw when I got on Twitch. It said that you were online. So I was like, oh, I wonder if he's streaming. So you were just hanging out. I know, right? Mando season 2. You got to make time for that. No streaming for sketch card artists.
Oh God, yeah. Thank God I'm finishing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make those cards.
So yeah, tomorrow is reference day, and did you say you were gonna do 45?
Yeah, I'm doing 45.
Oh dear God!
I
In 2
know.
weeks.
I
They can't what?
I talked to Greg, and he's going to adapt my schedule to shorter shifts,
Oh,
so I have
okay.
more hours in the day to do stuff. But I'll still get paid.
So yeah, that's gonna be a really tight deadline for those Mandalorian season 2 sketch cards, which I think I'll do. I gotta talk to Topps and see if I can make it work.
Art director person.
Right. I know. I know they don't know me from Adam, so whatever. But I'm still going to talk to them and see what they can do with my schedule. I'm kind of waiting to hear back from a couple of their clients too, so I can, at least one in particular, so I can figure out how busy I am going to be in the next few weeks. So there's a chance I might not be able to do the sketch cards. I guess, I mean, I'll probably do them and just try to squeeze them in as much as I can.
We were all excited. We were like, yeah, Mando season 2. The first set of the year. And then,
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, right? Nothing like waiting until the last minute. And they need to work on their planning a little more. I bet they have more time in the schedule. It's not fair if they're packing in more time on their end when we need more time to do better artwork. But yeah, I mean, even if I end up being late, which is entirely possible, it wouldn't be my first time. I'm not going to really care because I'll be like, yeah, you guys didn't give us more than 2 weeks and I did the best I could. So, granted, I always try to hit my deadlines regardless, but in this case, if I end up being a little late with these cards, I'm probably not going to freak, even though it's a new art director, but it's Topps. I know the owner of the company, so we go way back. I've been doing stuff for Topps since 2004. And Ira knows me well enough to, like, I'm not ever going to worry about not getting work for Topps. I could just email him and if I had to play that card. But, yeah, so here I am bragging that I know the president of Topps, but it's just because I've worked for him forever and I've done a lot of shows and we've hung out and stuff, so he knows my work.
Oh, hi. You came over to say hello.
It's so much better. Freaky Town 2021.
Yeah, and they gut punched us with the deadline, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. And they're not due out till May 9th.
Well, the one thing is, yeah, drawing a lot of Mandalorian helmets will make it go faster. The less likenesses, the better, so.
Grogu's and Boba's and...
Grogu's? No, that's not going to go fast. Mandalorian helmets go fast.
Okay, then Boba Fett helmets.
Yes, like...
And, Cobb Vanth helmets.
Sure. Like, helmets are...
And
yeah.
Night Owl's helmets and... There's just the way channel. But we can draw the Darksaber, we can draw Din, and we can draw Luke. So that's very exciting.
Cinnamon roll, what are you doing?
You're waiting for me.
I want to get on your stream.
You're just staring at me over here.
Put me on your interwebs. That's what she wants. She's contractually obligated to make at least 3 appearances per stream. And vomiting counts.
I bomb on streams. It's what she's known for. Let's see. Oops. I need to push that logo. Yeah, maybe that's the skull in it. It's starting to blend a little bit more. So yeah, this is the Phantom. I got a Star Wars one lined up after this, and then I got Batgirl and a couple other random pieces I gotta knock out for customers. Probably do the Star Wars one next, and then the Batgirl, and then it's up to paint Robert's portrait of that actress from Teen Wolf. Have to get that done. So yeah, Ashley is working on some pet illustrations for a friend of ours whose pets passed away late last year. So she's doing some artwork, kind of like sympathy art, I guess, in a way, or just
Memorial art.
huh?
Memorial art.
Memorial art, I guess, is how you could call it, of the pets. So one was a dog and one was a cat. So she's doing sketches for those animals and gonna send it as a gift, since they've been really supportive. So she's working on that, and then I imagine tomorrow
Mando reference day.
it'll be Mando Day all of a sudden. It goes from regular day to Mando Day on the flip of a switch. I mean, she doesn't have the cards, but obviously yet. But we'll be looking at getting the reference organized.
I'm just really, really excited to get to drop Bo-Katan. I'm like, this is great.
Hello.
Yeah, there's that site that has screenshots of all the episodes. Yeah. There's StarWarsScreencaps.com, and I don't know if there's a different one for Mandalorian. I think I have it bookmarked.
There's Catvis for Rebels that they use, but that's something else.
Yeah, that's for Mandalorian, though. I know StarWarsScreencaps.com has all the movies. I think they might have Mandalorian on there. I can't remember, but there's a few sites I have bookmarked for Mandalorian screen caps. And I have a big reference folder that I've been collecting with all the Mando stuff in it as I go along. Oh yeah, screencap.net. Yep. Here, I'll bookmark that. I think that's the one. Let me double check it.
Thanks, Kevin.
Screencap.net. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and bookmark it again anyway. Add bookmark. Favorites. There we go. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm sure that'll come in handy. I just got a new Ahsoka calendar from Trends the other day. That has some good Ahsoka reference in it that I'll definitely use.
So you are doing it?
Well, most likely, yes. I mean, I'll do them. I got to figure out. I just got to find out how many they'll let me do, if I can get away with doing less, or which, probably not. But and then I got to figure out just the timing of it all. I mean, I'm like 90% sure I'll end up doing it. I just want to I want to talk to my other client and see what they have in store for me. So, because that work's going to be more important because it pays more, and yeah. So I want to do the Mando cards. It's just a matter of if I can do them.
Tell them I don't think we'll have panos because according to Cardboard Connection, they said that they had Mando-shaped helmets for this one.
Mando-shaped helmets, so they're
Yes.
not. So no panos, apparently, according to Cardboard what?
Cardboard Connection.
Cardboard Connection says no panos for this set, but there are Mando-shaped helmets. So take that for what you will if you're listening to this stream like Kevin and you're going to be working on Star Wars sketch cards for Mandalorian here shortly. and that's what we've been talking about. We all do work for Tops and sketch cards and for Star Wars, and so they just sent out an assignment today for their sketch card artists to for us to offer us. The only problem is the deadline really sucks, so we have like only a couple weeks to do so many cards. And yeah, that's not going to be fun, but it is what it is. We'll find out. I'll do as many as I can. I might have to simplify my style. Maybe just do some real simple sketches or something. I don't know.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to overdo it with the rendering, but usually when it comes to Star Wars, I tend to overdo it. So.
Mm-hmm. Dara Smiles asked what the Star Wars Commission is.
What the Star Wars?
Commission.
What is this? Oh, here. It's here. I'll show you. It's this one. So I have to do. This is the Star Wars Commission that I have on deck to do. It's a Jedi Temple Guard. So it's on brown toned paper. Why is it freezing? That's weird. There we go. Yeah, so you can see the character there. This was a Jedi Temple Guard from Star Wars Rebels. So I'm doing that for a customer, and yeah, and then I have a Batgirl one to do after that, and then a couple other sketches. One of an actress from Teen Wolf, and I still have a Jedi Luke commission I need to do for James. I need to finish that. Is there anything else? I have a small sketch for my cousin I need to do that he paid me for. So yeah, all kinds of things coming up here. I'll be doing on the stream here. I'll probably jump back on here this weekend at some point, maybe Friday or Saturday night, and work on that Jedi Temple Guard art. That'll be the next thing I do. So Kevin asked for 35 cards and no panos. So that's what I was going to ask for. Well, 34, but 30 and 4 APs. But that was, I mean, yeah, that was my goal, was to ask them for about that many. Did they get back to you, Kevin, and approve you for 35 cards? Was the new art director down for that with you? Because that'll inform me when I ask him. I won't mention your name. I'm just going to be like, hey, can I do 35 cards? Because I really don't have time to do 45. That adds like an entire extra week almost on my schedule. Probably more like 4 or 5 days, but yeah. Oh, he said yes. Cool, awesome. So I will ask for 35 cards then, or maybe 34.
Yeah, I never heard back, so I don't know what I got.
Well, I mean, I'll just say, hey, this is what I can do, and that's usually how it worked with Jessica and everyone else. Just tell them what you can do and say, well, you've already emailed them, but
Yeah.
so yeah, the Jedi Temple Guard characters are really cool characters. The only thing we really learn about them really is that the Inquisitor used to be one. I mean, as far as like the Jedi Temple Guard characters are, I guess they're like elite Jedi, like they're very loyal and elite, and with the Inquisitor, I know he got corrupted. I think after Order 66, Vader. I can't remember the full origin of the Inquisitor, but I know like Vader ended up turning the Temple Guards into the Inquisitors, more or less. And I don't even, I think it was more than just the Grand Inquisitor. I think it was other ones too, but they used to be former Jedi as well. So
The
But-
other Inquisitors?
yeah,
Yes.
are they Jedi Temple
Yeah.
Guards? Yeah,
And they corrupted their lightsabers.
right. But other than that, I don't know a whole lot about their backstory with the Temple Guards. Yeah, maybe they'll go into it a little more in the comics and stuff. Maybe we'll see some in the High Republic. That tradition. Just adding a little bit of drop shadow on these this bamboo border so that making it pop, making it look a little more three-dimensional.
Oh my god.
Let's see, a little bit more detail. That's a 30. Which one's this one? That's a 40. And there's 50. Yeah, the comics have been cool so far. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been following the early on in the Marvel takeover when they took the property over. Back again, I guess. I was reading some of the Star Wars books, and the Darth Vader series was really cool. Yeah, everyone loves Dr. Aphra too. You want to be able to draw some of the characters like Dr. Aphra, yeah. Yeah, getting to draw the comic book characters is fun. I've done that for some of the other Star Wars projects I've done for over the years. Gotten to draw like Quinlan Voss and Ayla Secura from the comics, and of course she was in the movies. But some of the other random Jedi from the comics here and there, I've gotten to illustrate for different things. I think we're getting close to the end on this for now. I had to do the color pencil and the highlights, so I don't know if I'll stream that part or not. Maybe I will this weekend, or I might just finish this off camera. It probably just has another hour or two in it. It's getting pretty close to finish. Put the colored pencil rendering on it to blend it a little more and push the highlights further so it really pops. Alright, let's probably fill in like 20%. Yeah. Alright. Just wanted to fill in that moon there. Oh, nice. Okay, so in the comics, Darth Sidious gathers the Inquisitors pretty close to when Vader gets in the suit. Okay, so that's right. Wow, that's like, yeah, right at the beginning of, immediately after Order 66, pretty much. So he apparently had plans within plans. Alright, so I still need to clean up a little bit of the rendering and blend it, but that's with the color pencil before, and then I can tighten it up a little more with the pencil and the highlights. So I think this is pretty close. This looks pretty close to being done for now. I think I got all the marker rendering on there that I need. Let's push the shadow just a little bit more. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. There we go. Cool. Push. Shouldn't leave that so light. I can put a highlight on it. Cool. All right, so it's like 80% there, somewhere close. Just gotta put the final technique on it. Yeah, here, let's do this real quick. I gotta fill in this gap. Here we go. All right. Okay, you had Vader train the Inquisitors in the comics. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go on Wikipedia to get my comics updates knowledge on all that stuff. I do have a lot. I bought a lot of the graphic novels recently on clearance at the local secondhand store. They had a bunch of trade paperbacks from the Marvel series on clearance. So I spent like $100 and got I don't even know, like 15, 10. I don't even know how many graphic novels. They were like $5 each. So those are on my shelf, but I obviously won't have a chance to read them all. But they're there as a resource. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Oh yeah, videos on YouTube about them. Yeah, I watch those. There's oh god, all those different Star Wars Explained and Everything Always, and well, that does more movies, but yeah, there's some Star Wars YouTube. There's Star Wars Theory, which I don't really watch, but Star Wars Explained, and there's another one, I forget what it's called. It goes into a lot of the Clone Wars comics and stuff. But yeah, I watch some of those too on occasion. All right, well, here's the Phantom for now. And I'd say he's got to go back in and put the gray color pencil, and tighten up the background, put some line art in there in color pencil, and add the highlights and the stars. Push the highlights in the reflected white area here. Some highlights on the gun. I'll add some highlights along the musculature there, the back and the collarbone, and on the ring and on the hand. So it's almost there. We're getting there. It's almost done. Cool. All right, cool. Thanks, Kevin. Comic Online, free. Nice. Is it a free? So you can just download and read the comics for free. Nice. Very cool. I'll have to bookmark that one.
Ask it if it has High Republic.
I'm sure they do. They probably have High Republic. I'll just bookmark it, and then it's comiconlinefree.com, and they just Google Star Wars. Oops. I don't see High Republic in the list, but I'll just put Star Wars and see what happens. The Star Wars. I don't want the Star Wars. I mean, they do have a lot of different ones, but I don't see one for High Republic, so that's okay. Should buy it anyway. They have all the old Star Wars, all digital, nice. Yeah, I have all the. Well, actually, in my collection, which is packed away, I have the majority of the old Marvel Star Wars. Like I'm missing some issues here and there, but I have most of them. So I have a pretty old collection of Star Wars comics myself. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna jump off, and thanks for hanging out, everyone. Uh, it was fun, and we're getting this one almost wrapped up. Next time you see me, it'll either be wrapped up or I'll just finish it on camera. But I'll be sure to show it so everyone can see it. Cool. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, and may the Force be with you. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye, Miles. Bye, Kevin.